what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Gray, and today I'm bringing you my double staff Magicka Nightblade build. Everybody has been requested for this build, so yeah, I'm gonna finally give it to you guys. It's nothing special, so don't be surprised when you see the sets, right? But let's jump right into it. So starting out with the attributes, we have 40 into Magicka, 20 into health, 4 into stamina. If you want, you can put points however you see fit. And definitely you want to be a Khajiit for the race, as it is the best in slot for Nightblade. I'm currently a Dark Elf though. If you want to copy with the Dark Elf, go ahead, but Khajiit is 100% going to be the best. Next, we are running Smoked Bear Hunt Food. Yes, you run this on every build, no surprise there. Furthermore, you're going to be running the Shadow Munda Stone. It's extremely strong with Nightblade, especially using Cloak, so very, very good here. Then you want to be Vampire Stage 3 usually, so when you come out of stealth and stuff, you get extra damage, just making you hit a little bit harder, right? So very nice to have. Alright, let's jump into the gear. So, front bar, we have a Soul Cleaver Lightning Staff sharpened. And then you want to run Escapist Poisons if you can make them. If not, put whatever glyph you want here. Reduce armor's really good if you want to use that to make people more squishy. I would prefer you run that instead if you don't have Escapist Poisons. But what this set does is it makes your siphoning abilities reduced cost, making it a nice spammable, and then it also makes it hit harder, so very, very good. Next we have Warden Cry on the back bar. This gives you crit resistance, making you really tanky, and just overall allowing you to survive in Cyrodiil while you're getting Zerg down like myself. Next, we do have Balorg. Balorg is extremely broken, right? It's been a monster set for the past like 4 or 5 years now, probably even longer than that, to be completely honest. This set is just absolutely bananas. Gives you so much damage, penetration. You can literally not run any other damage set and just run Balorg and kill people. It's ridiculous. So 100% run Balorg. Next, we have a trainee chest. Obviously, you want the extra health, and then it's heavy reinforced, so you make yourself a little bit more tanky. Very good. We have Rallying Cry waist. We have light Soul Cleaver gloves, medium pants. You want these to be in pen. I'm still researching stuff, so this is currently well fitted, but 100% go with in pen. The reason you go with in pen is so that when Rallying Cry is down and it doesn't have its uptime, you are still tanky outside of having Rallying Cry up. Okay. And then we have light shoes. So then we have 3 light, 2 medium, and 2 heavy. For the jewelry, we are running Rallying Cry and Saint Seducer Mythic. We have 2 Swift, giving us the insane movement speed that we have, able to kite, run around, and just make it so that people cannot catch us. And then 1 Infused. If you want to run 3 Swift, you can. Honestly, you don't need the damage, especially in nowadays with how tanky everybody is. You still want to have enough damage to kill people, but you want to be able to move a lot more because you can just get bogged down by so many Zerglings nowadays. So it's extremely important to have Swift on majority of your builds nowadays, okay? Definitely keep that in mind. All right, let's jump into the skills. So on our front bar, we have Soul Tether. This is your bread and butter ultimate. It gets buffed by your set, making us hit like an absolute train. Very strong. Crippling Grasp. This is absolutely bananas. I love this skill. I haven't used it in so long because they nerfed class identity and basically took Magicka Nightblade away, giving it the hybridization that it has now, which is extremely strong. If you don't want to run this build, 100% run with the concealed weapon build that everybody else is using. It's just going to outperform this any day. But if you want to have a niche playstyle, definitely enjoy this build while you can. Swallow Soul, this is your spammable. Mine hits like an absolute nuke. I've been told by multiple players that this is a really hard-hitting Nightblade. Power Extraction, this is giving your major sorcery and whatnot. It also does a nice little AoE damage. Heals a little bit, but yeah, nothing too crazy here. Don't spam this because it does cost stamina. Alright, keep that in mind. I do have to say that. Merciless Resolve, this is your absolute freight train nukage. This will absolutely just banana anything in the game. This hits insanely hard. I've hit people for over 20k with this already, so 100% use this. Elemental Susceptibility, this is your Fracture. If you want, you can indeed run Mark, but then you are missing out on Burning, Chilled, and Concussion status effect, which I prefer over a small heal for killing people with Mark on. The only reason Mark is decent is just to find Nightblade so you're not wasting stealth pots, or whatever they're called, detect pots. But other than that, it's kind of useless. All right, on to the back part. We do have Temporal Guard. This is giving you the minor protection, very strong. If you want to put something else here, by all means, go for it. This skill is extremely buggy. I don't like using it, but I have used it a few times and it's got me killed majority of the time. So definitely not my favorite skill, that's for sure. Resolving Vigor, mainly using this for the minor resolve, giving us extra tankiness and then just a nice little heal over time. This is the only hybridization thing on the class other than the power extraction. But other than that, it's pure Magblade. Then you have Cloak. If you don't want to run Cloak, you 100% can run Shadow Image or Shade, as people call it. This will give minor maim and just allow you to teleport across the map and just do like insane outplays on people, right? It's very nice to have. I have played with it a lot off stream. It's extremely fun to use in towers and stuff like that. There's a lot of fights where you can win just with Shade alone, and you don't need to actually use Cloak. I just like running Cloak on the majority of the build just because it does give us crit damage when we come out of stealth, okay? But other than that, honestly, I do think Shade is better, especially in terms of mana sustain, but Shadowy Disguise is nice for hitting crit heals and crit damage whenever you pop out of stealth, okay? So keep that in mind as well. Health Reoffering, what can I say? It's one of the strongest heals in the game. Gives you minor mending, like that's extremely broken. If you want to run the Scribe heal here, you 100% can, but you do not have to. Race Against Time, this is your bread and butter, removes all your snares. If you don't have it and you don't want to farm it, you can indeed run Phantasmal Escape. It does the exact same thing, just minus the movement speed, but also very good. Then you have Siphoning Attacks. This is the strongest skill in the game. It gives you infinite sustain without fail. 1 Vigor, and you can literally hit 2 Siphoning Attacks, getting almost over 5k resources. You get 5,200 resources for 1 Vigor cost, okay? So very, very strong skill. Gives me pretty much infinite sustain every time I fight anything or anyone in the game. It's extremely strong. One more thing, if you want to swap out Cripple for a stun so you can stam check people, like a lot of the Magicka Sorks, a lot of people do have struggle fighting Mag Sorks. I don't see them as a problem anymore playing this build, but if you do still struggle with Mag Sorks and you do want to stam check them, put this in the scribing skill, the Wield Soul, and put the stun on, and then whatever else you want really. And you can literally just run this or Wield Soul over Crippling Grasp, and it's the exact same thing as this. This just gets this is just a dot where that you can use as a stun instead of using Soul Tether as a stun. Completely up to you and how you want to run that, but yeah. All right, jumping into the CP: Fighting Finesse, Master at Arms, Ironclad, Duelist Rebuff, Sustained by Suffering, Pain's Refuge, Survival Instincts, and Celerity. If you want more damage, take off Fighting Finesse, put on Wrathful Strikes or Deadly Aim. If you want more tankiness, take off Fighting Finesse and put on Focus Mending. Depending on what you're fighting and stuff, the CP is completely up to you, but how I've been running it is what you've just seen. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions about the build, 100% leave it in the comments below. A lot of people have been requesting this build, so this is it. This is what I have been running. Hopefully you guys enjoy the 1vx coming up right after this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. fights and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly.